And with the dark screen, I am live now. I may not have been sat on the Twitch screen for quite a while. So I'm now watching the laptop and noticing that it's not saying I'm live yet. So while it should, maybe no. Oh no, never mind. Just as I was gonna refresh the page, it's now updated. That works. It just took a while for it to actually realise that there was video output going towards it. And as has been many Saturdays before, and will probably still be after, even though last week I was thinking about not doing Mario Kart anymore because of brain. Because of reasons, which I have forgotten. Lucy's over there sleeping on my bag. She's just woken up and yawned and looking at me. If I remember... Ooh, 6655. That's funny. If I remember correctly, the reason was... something. Probably just mixing things up. Random. One of these people looks like they're supposed to be Batman. That's interesting. My me, in terms of the actual model, looks fine, but the icon in the top left of the screen looked a bit odd. I don't know. There is something about the Mii's face that I'm not 100% sure on. And I don't know what it is. 3 King Boo. And multiple Wiggler Rollers. Unfortunate given variety is good. I say that when this bike is one of the ones, right, that I see used the most in terms of the bikes, but the difference is that I chose this from my own accord, rather than having it be, what's the most effective parts combination for bikes? Because I feel like it actually isn't. I feel like that would actually be one of the sports bikes. Apparently, I already have 10 coins. Bee! Bee! Oh no. What? Ah. Yeah, I guess I probably did hit that person. Meow. My brain has already just dissolved into the meow phase. You can tell it's going well when that happens. The meow phase is the best phase. Ow. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Boomerang broke. That's a bullet bill. Oh. How did... Ow. I looked at chat and then I got hit by a fireball. I blame you for this one. Even though it was my choice to look at chat, my choice to do the thing I just did, which was be behind someone holding a banana. That one. Well, race 1 has gone very not well. Guess I'll go for items instead and hopefully get something good. Yeah, that's good. Hi. Because I didn't actually say it before. Somehow I got 4th in that race. Somehow. I don't know how, but I did it. That race was a roller coaster, fitting because of the minecart tracks, but it was a roller coaster of many ups and downs. And I smell a smell, and it's kind of like a chemical smell. Not a bad one, just like a spray or cleaning thing or whatever. And I don't know where it's from. There's a chance I'm no longer the only person in this house right now. Either way, how are you? All of the me's just looked at the front simultaneously. That was funny. And now I shall eat Pringles while streaming, because I have Pringles in front of me and I want them. That's good, and I didn't expect this Discord? No, OBS. To pick it up quite that easily. Oh, we lost someone. Only 11. Smack. Every single time, if a red shell can hit me, it will. I'm now in last. Somehow, I am always the person to line up to be hit by a red shell. But this is mirror, isn't it? Yes. I was going for the double. But okay, game. Why did I stop drifting? I mean, sure, because it did help with what I was trying to do, being not go off the road at all. But I don't know why I stopped drifting. I didn't let go of the button. No. There we go. I'll just hold on to... No, I won't. That person... Okay, no, they didn't fall off. Good. Because I was going to say that'd be quite a bad place to fall off. There is a blue shell coming. That one wasn't meant to go forwards. I have no items. Throw the red shell. Forwards, preferably. Why did that one not go for me? And I'm not complaining, but... Ow. 4th again. I'm gonna do that thing that I say I shouldn't do, and then do it anyway. Actually, no, I'll stay as King Boo. But I am going to use that, and... probably the wheels I was using already. Actually, yeah, I'll go for something weird. Go for that. Yeah, as far as I know, I'm the only person here, which I'm fine with. Though I'd imagine at some point through this stream, people will arrive. Hopefully they see the note saying to not do food for me when they do food. The solution to the first item box red shell problem. Either one with the red shell. Though I am now in line for getting hit by red shell, I'm fairly sure. This is controlling just barely not like I'm used to, and it's enough to be fine with it, but also enough to make it not. Loose corners are fine, but the tight corners are a bit more slidey, I guess. Did I actually hit that person? I completely expected that to be an instance of Nintendo lag going, no, you didn't hit them, but actually you did, but maybe not, I don't know. You don't know either. Because Nintendo lag seems to do that. Why did I go on the outside? I already have an item. That person has an item too, so if I throw my item, it would do nothing. Unless I do it now. How did that not hit someone? Boop. I am... No. That green shell was very close to hitting me. Really, I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited. I definitely should have waited. And if I'd have known that red shell wasn't for me, never mind. Makes no difference, because there was lightning. But what I was going to say is if I'd have known that red shell wasn't for me, I'd have used the banana. Dumped it. I'm fine with that. That boomerang just helped. Quite a bit. Whee! First? Hooray! You got a first. Yeah, I'm not the only person here anymore. I can hear them. I have no idea where they went. I have no idea when they went, but I do know they're back now. I've already run out of stuff to say. It's gonna be one of those days where I just have no idea. Actually, I have just so much to say. But I'll say after the Pringle. Well, two things actually. I know that the reason that the healing of this combination is because of the much higher weight compared to the Flame Rider. Which is why it feels like it slides out a lot more, because there's just more momentum in it. Makes sense. Oh, no, the thing that I was going to talk about is streams from now, as in Monday. Not now, and not tomorrow either. But from Monday, as in next week, they will be not guaranteed and possibly not scheduled at all. Depends on how work stuff goes. Because staff have been appearing and disappearing. Like there have been... Okay, I'm on this side now. At least one of them, who was supposed to be full-time, then to part-time because he took another job somewhere, and then he got removed from the group chat, so I'm assuming he isn't going to join us. I have no idea if that was because of... well, why, because all that I know is that they were removed. But, yeah. But because of that, shift amounts for everyone would probably still be high, while number of staff has gone up overall compared to last week, where it was quite bad. It's still not as high as it should be. So I'm expecting to be in quite a bit. Also, especially given how I'm going to be in a different area. I'm going to be in the kitchen doing what sounds like kitchen assistant things, which I have no interest in kitchen stuff, but why not? That landed on someone. I don't care that I got knocked out of first, that was funny. Fourth again. 3 fourths and 1 first. But yeah, no, I don't care that I got knocked out of first. That bomb landed on the Waluigi. Just directly on them. But no, so yeah, obviously it's work. Work comes first before streams. Hooray! And you're gone. Nope, different me. Someone in blue though, so close enough. But yeah, no, to finish the point, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Definitely still do them, but like, I don't remember what days it was, but certain days. The bomb almost hit you on my end. But I get thingy up. Tuesday won't have a stream, and Sunday won't either. Saturday I'm not in, and Thursday I'm not in. The other days I'm in the evenings. But those days, Tuesday and Friday... well, yeah, Tuesday and Friday I'm in quite a bit, so... those days, there will definitely not be anything. So what I'll probably do is just see what each thing is each week, because it's different each week. If it was set, it would be so much easier, but it's not. Meaning some weeks there's quite a bit, some weeks there's not. But yeah. Probably just going to see how it goes, see week by week, and then do that. Probably do tweets. Because the other option is try to stick to the schedule, but what's the point in having a schedule if I'm trying to stick to it? It's either I stick to it, or it's not a schedule. Because that's how schedules work. I'm gonna put my banana there too. Yeah, and that's just generally how it's going with that. Not bad, just annoying stream-wise. But then I've only been able to do this so much because of the lockdowns, really. If there wasn't a deadly virulent micro... well, I was gonna say microorganism, but they're not. Viruses are not living. Did I just hit my own banana? I think I just hit my own banana. Yeah, if there wasn't a massively deadly, massively contagious... that's a fireball there. And serious, because people seem to not be taking it like that, a disease in the world, then I definitely wouldn't have been able to do it as much as I have been. But yeah, no, that's a different topic entirely. The cat just left, so I made to close my door. So I'm in 11th. I've gotten mushrooms repeatedly, and notice how within the last 30 seconds I haven't really changed place. Mushrooms are useless in this game. Hey look, more mushrooms. Hey look, everyone else got mushrooms. I didn't do very much. Yeah, no, the whole... These three mushroom barrels plan to get first. Yeah, you can use mushrooms well, but they just don't have the speed necessary. Like, Mario Kart Wii's mushrooms versus this game's mushrooms are like... you can use a mushroom and get quite a decent speed boost, but in this game it's you use a mushroom and you go 3 feet. It does... they feel so empty, or hollow, in terms of an item. Yeah, no, the thing that I found stupid when it comes to Tarkov 2, to give its actual name, is people like, oh, it's just another cold. No, actually, cold is actually just another coronavirus. They're under the coronavirus family, or... well, it's not actually family, that's an actual biological term. Being the one above genus, if I remember correctly. Whee! I missed. Just barely. Someone was invisible there. But yeah, I don't like that corner. That shortcut. It's so easy, it's just... it isn't useful to me. I hit... if I wasn't in a star, I'd have hit myself with that green shell. I did. Did nothing. Now I'm extremely far behind. Not so far behind now. Whee! Yeah. No, just all of the misinformation surrounding it is just hilarious. How stupid people can be. And generally, I'll avoid topics like that because it's just good practice. But certain things I believe have to be addressed, and like, there are microchips in it that will steal your DNA. Yes, and you have a phone, which you probably have Facebook on, which will steal much more information that they can do much more with. pick and choose your point to throw your point across, but don't analyse what you're actually saying, because if you do, you'll realise you're just as bad, if not worse, is the attitude people seem to take. Whether or not they realise it, it's what they do. That's true in everything. That's just how people seem to present arguments. Oh, that was lap 3. But yeah, it's very... yeah, stupid is the correct word. The other one is the seemingly non-belief in science as an actual medium of doing anything. People seem to not enjoy science now, in terms of it's not the thing we need to stay alive, it's the evil in the world that will kill everything. When, no. What's the difference between an axe and a war axe? Use. Ignoring technical details about size, weight distributions and stuff. 6,200 points to reach 20,000. Is there even a points limit? That's a good question. Is there even a points limit? Probably not, actually. But yeah, no, it's just... my approach to everything, personally, is question everything. Not in an annoying question everything way, in a verify, make sure it's actually true, because... well, recently, yesterday, actually, I tweeted and posted on Facebook, being one of like the 3 posts I've ever made, but that's a personal account, not a me account, stream account. So I'm not sharing that. But I did it in both places. The same, exact same words, just copied pasted. The video on why the meat industry is not killing the world. Or at least why it's not killing the world as much as it's construed to be. A lot of the misinformation is true from certain angles. Like the amount of water consumption used to make however much of beef. Yes, that's true, but the issue with those statements are they don't take into consideration something like 96% of the water used is rain. If the cows were there, or if the cows were not there, they would still get rain. So in terms of human impact, that's tiny. The only reason I tweeted and posted that video is because there was a call with an actual expert in the field. As in, they would know what they're talking about. They are a viable, valid, trustworthy source. It's their thing they do. If it was just some random person talking about information they found with no citations, then no, I wouldn't. While they might be true, and I'd imagine if they're making a video like that they probably are, or at least think they are, the issue is, if they don't provide verification, how can you actually believe them? And that's the #1 reason why I'm an amazing deceit player, at least old deceit. If there's a reason for doing stuff, then the reason will be given. If there's no reason for it, then it won't be given. Same thing as generally, not always. If someone doesn't actually say no to a yes or no question, if they say maybe, or if they just don't directly say no as the first answer, chances are it's because no isn't the answer. Either because their real answer is something different and they want to hide it, or because it's not as simple as yes or no in terms of what they're thinking. No, the thing that's annoying is whenever someone asks you what you prefer and then you go, I don't mind, and then they get annoyed because you're not being specific enough, even though I don't mind is a completely valid answer. There have been many people who've done that to me, and I get annoyed with them every time. Somehow I didn't get blown up then. I came 3rd. It is true. Relax into it, do something, and let your brain play it in the background, and you'll do far better than if you actually focus. Focus leads to over-control. relaxing and going into autopilot lets your brain actually work on the issue. Why in every single stream I do, I will say I am better at this game than I'm playing right now. Because it's true. And in times when I just speak and just play the game, it comes through. Like just then. Yeah, no, that's... My streams are very talking based, but that's just what I do. The way that I describe it is, I don't talk about politics. I talk about people talking about politics and point out how stupid they are. And the beauty of that statement is, you can't call me one way or the other. That statement in itself is completely neutral. 100%. I am not attacking either political side. I'm attacking both of them. This one again. But that is how I see things and see people. Obviously, if there's a bias towards one side is actually more evil than the other, then sure. But it's not because of political opinion, it's just because of the people in that side. But that's a different topic. I don't know why I'm talking about this, I just am. But it works. Yeah, I don't talk about politics, I talk about people talking about politics. Sometimes I'll agree with them and sometimes I won't. Well, like, even the exact wording of the tweet that I said about. It doesn't involve my view on the issue at all. The wording of the tweet is neutral on purpose. Because what I said is, ignore your previous opinion, watch the video, then form a new opinion. Does it agree with your opinion from before? Yes or no? If so, why? Ask yourself. That's what I said. That statement in itself is not for or against the point. My personal belief is the video is correct. Fossil fuels are a much worse, by far, source of CO2 in the atmosphere, among other pollutants, as well as tearing up the Earth unnecessarily. Because the entire process is quite bad. Aw, someone stole my thingy. I would say that a Boo shouldn't be able to steal stuff from you while you're in a star, but it's the Mario universe. Boos are psychic. They have telekinesis. So, well, yeah, if they touch someone with a star, they die. They don't touch you. Speaking of stars. Whee! Yeah, it's just talking points, just stuff. Well, it's like, more recently, the whole... I bounced off of the wall at that little angle, and that led to me going off at the completely wrong angle. Okay. Yeah, no, it's like the whole... Ow. Miners are the evil in the world. I'm actually not going to talk about this too much because it's a topic that we are actually saving for tomorrow's Minecraft stream. But miners aren't the problem. They just happen to be a symptom of current circumstances. They're not the original layer, they're a layer ahead. And also 90% of them are perfectly fine. If anything, blame the companies. They're the ones willing to sell to the highest bidder. And I'm not just saying that because I am one. Because it's irrelevant to me. I'm not the kind of person who has £50,000 to just spend on a graphics card. And then assume I'll get the money back. Because I don't have that kind of money in the first place. But yeah, it's just interesting. But it's in everything. People will read what they see, believe it, and move on, rather than, oh, that's odd. Let's look into it. And sure, you can't be expected to look into everything, but if it's a serious topic that decides actually quite a bit, like, say, a country's political election, I think it's worth looking into the people you're voting for in that kind of instance. And whether or not what they're saying and what's being said about them is actually true. Good example for an important topic to use it with. But it's just everywhere. Read first, ask questions never. Questions are why people become smarter. But then again, among especially younger people, and I would know I technically still am one, on at least some level compared to a few older people as well. Well, actually, in general, most people would consider me still a young person. But, there's a belief that education is stupid and it's fading. Smart is becoming good again, which is good, because why would it ever be bad? Why would it be bad to know more things? Knowing more things is how you do more things, and if you know how to do more things, you can do more things. Like, it's physically cheaper to build a custom PC rather than to buy a pre-built from a company. One, because of effort money, the premium for having someone else build it for you, and two, because price and performance-wise, you can put something together that's far better than a lot of companies will even have on offer. Especially walk-in shops. Their limited stock will almost always be actually quite bad compared to what you can get for a similar price. I'm just thinking about PC World now and how bad their prices are. Recently they've gotten better, and that person swerved into me on purpose. Ow. I picked Bowser's Castle because I am fine with this track, and I like it. It's one of my favourites, just because it's interesting. Also, the music is good. And I've hit Yes. I've hit pretty much every obstacle on the way. The only one I haven't done is Bowser's Fist. Considering I'm going down the side he's going to punch, there's a chance I'll do that one too. No, but I did just lightly go past it. I'm not doing very well in terms of the races right now. But then again, I am still being bullied by the game. Just less. Though a lot of it is also still my fault. But then, we also live in a time where doing badly in something must mean you're absolutely terrible, and you can't ever be unlucky, have circumstances be the issue, or just be having like a bad day. It all must just be because you're absolutely terrible and you refuse to admit it, and therefore you're a liar. And that was sarcasm, mostly. Some cases yes, some cases no. Are I may or may not be slowly eating Pringles. And assuming you just arrived, you just missed 40 minutes of talking about literally anything. Yeah, I had, smoky bacon yesterday, and today is cheese and onion. They were basically half price, so I bought two. Yeah, no, I talked about various things. In terms of gameplay, I'm not actually doing very well. But in terms of... Well, not in terms of gameplay. In terms of gameplay, for the most part, I'm doing fine. In terms of positions, I'm not necessarily doing well, but that's also because of the skill of the other people in the room, and also because, I don't know, I'm streaming the game as well. Mixed attention doesn't always work with games. How did that not aim for me? I'm not complaining, because less red shells on me is a good thing, but... Okay. Alright, hit the person. Me be drifting. Yeah, that is how you win this game. Oh. I didn't need to, but I felt like it. Ow. Yeah, the issue with this setup is it's got such a high weight stat, the momentum just carries it off the road. Actually, I'm happy I'm not in first anymore. I don't even mind I'm in third. Or fourth. Okay, now I mind. Now I mind a lot. And that is why I'm saying gameplay-wise I wasn't doing badly. Because up until the point where someone dropped a bomb on me from point-blank range to then be hit by a star, I wasn't. Did I save these for the waterfall? Possibly. Am I still going to have enough for the waterfall? No. Ah. Yep. I knew it was going to explode on me. They always do. Yeah, sure. No. I got hit by a green shell instead while trying to dodge the blue. Now, how much of that last 30 seconds can be called my fault? The issue with Mario Kart is, it's too easy to be... I didn't even notice at the time, I just exploded. Repeat what you just said. Oh. How much in the last 30 seconds of that race was actually my fault? Hit after hit after hit after hit of stuff that didn't even come up on my screen as a warning. Partly because it couldn't like lightning, and because it just didn't like the green shell. Well, green shells don't either. Bullet bill. There you go. In between the hits, I was doing fine. See, you put that emote when... Getting chain hit in Mario Kart is just part of the experience. You can't be blamed for getting hit because you're still recovering from another hit. You physically can't move after a while. It didn't last for a bit, then the end I got 6th. I was in about 4th, then got hit down to about 8th, then just got pummeled even further down to last, and that's where I stayed till the end. Funnily enough, exactly the point I just said. If there were certain types of people here, they would just be saying, you're actually just bad at the game, so therefore shut up. But, no. Looking at what just happened, I was hit repeatedly while being I can't speak. Hit repeatedly while being unable to defend myself. Therefore, how can that be my fault? The first mistake, sure. Assuming it was a mistake. The rest of it is just parts of a chain. But then that's a culture that seems to be getting into gaming now, is everything is 100% your fault at all times, and you can only be blamed for yourself, and no one else can be blamed for anything that happens to you, and anything that happens to you is because you're bad. Therefore, with that logic, I was hit by lightning, not because someone got it and it's a room-wide attack that's unblockable apart from stars and bullet bills. I got hit by lightning because I'm bad. There are some people on the internet who genuinely believe that. And that's how blame in games goes. When it's not. That was my fault. I should have seen they had a red shell or something out. And I ran into them because I had a piranha plant. Actually, yeah, I'll go this way. That wasn't worth it. I thought it might have been, and it wasn't. That one I'm gonna say is mixed, because the bullet bill warning came up on my left, so I went right, and it was on the right. But then again, this game also does bully me. That's a fact that's been known since stream number 1 of Global. Yeah, no, for Killer Coolsies, you wouldn't know it because you haven't really seen me stream this before, but the game has a habit of, if a green shell can hit me, it will. Actually, yeah, I am going to change back to... that one. I just prefer the weight on it. The weight and handling are much better for what I prefer. Yeah, no, in general, this game is fun, but it can get annoying, just in terms of... there's a difference between being punished for doing something wrong and being pummeled into the ground so hard that you can't move for many seconds at a time. I may have messed it up. I didn't. I tapped B very, very slightly, and I didn't mean to. But it's fine, because it didn't do anything. Can I go up here and use this? See if it's actually faster or not? The answer is... I genuinely don't know. Why would you throw them backwards? There are people in front of you. Also defense. They are trying to redirect that into me. That, yep, go off, then rain death from above. Anyone have actually... no. How about some bananas? But aside from that, no one really had anything offensive. Oh, this is where first was. I'm not out of items anymore. I was hit by the lightning as soon as I hit the item box. Oh, just after, by like, slightly. That's another trend that happens in this game. If I get any good items, or any items that would actually help, I just get hit by lightning, and then I'm just not allowed them anymore. That one went a lot better than the previous one, though. It'd be funny if it picked Dragon Driftway in 200, because it's just one of the hardest combinations of speed and track. And now to continue the Pringles. And one of the bits almost went down wrong and cut my throat, which would have been fun. Well, not cut, but scratch. Like, you know, when you have a crisp type thing. I say that when I know at least one of you isn't from a country that calls baked or fried crispy and crunchy potato thingies crisps. Yeah, you have one of them go down wrong and it just shreds your throat because it... Yeah, no. Not fun. Purple? Purple! Did they? Yes, they did. They hit the chain jump. Yeah, I don't understand people who fall off of Rainbow Roads. You don't go to the edges on the normal track, so why'd you go to the edges on Rainbow Road? But yeah, usually they are the hardest or one of the hardest tracks in the game, which is fair enough. But that just comes down to practice more than anything. Give me good defense items. That's just what I had in reverse. Okay, is he gonna give me the double yellow again? No, but that is an upgrade. And according to King Boo Celebrating, at least 2 people have walked into my bananas. Because he celebrated at least twice. And bananas are the only things I've dropped. Whee! First. Oh, Killer Corsies is gone. It was fun while they were here. That one. I would ask how everyone is, but everyone is gone. I may or may not have pressed the A button very slightly too early. I didn't get any items, which is a issue. If I remember correctly, there's actually, as much as there's the double shortcut, there's actually a triple one if you go left, right, left, Maybe, or another one. I might try it next lap just to see. I should have drifted there. Yeah, I might actually try it next lap, because I always do the single shortcut, but I might try the double one, assuming I actually get good items. Well, to know whether or not I do, I'd have to actually go here. So it would be... These are good items. There to here. Here to there. Then here to there. No. Something like that. I know there's the double shortcut using the lower half, but seeing that, you could do it triple. I just attempted it from too high. Do the normal way. Yes. Sure. I very almost fell off. I did. It disappeared off the edge. Okay, I see the issue of using a gold mushroom continuously on that shortcut. Next shall be... yeah, this one. Oh, is this going off of when I experimented last race when I probably shouldn't have? Yeah, no, the Ribbon Road shortcut is quite hard. I'm going to say not as hard as... I've forgotten the name of the ice track. Yeah, not as hard as that one, but this one, both of them in this one are quite hard angles. I don't know what just hit me. But okay. This one is quite a bit easier. You just do that. Then this one, kind of have to angle now. Yeah. Well, the issue with the second one is more of a, it's easy to overshoot. Well, yeah, you might quite easily... Ow. Yeah, well, while you might quite easily land on it, it's very easy to go off it again. No. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am completely ignoring the Rick and Morty people in the room. I noticed them as soon as they appeared. It's a show I would probably like if I watched. That's as far as I've gone with it. I haven't bothered watching it. But then a lot of shows are like that, like The Witcher. I watched episode 1. It was good. That was about 5 months ago. I'm bad at watching things. That's as far as my watching goes. Just, I'm bad at watching things. No, there's no way I can take first from that. Oh, I got second. Also, isn't it great how you can have notifications where some of them are reply on the left, some of them are reply on the right, and some of them have like Instagram specifically. Some of them are like mark as read, some of them are mute, and it's just if you press the wrong thing, it's just no, I don't want to do that. Then you have to go into the app, you have to change it back. It is just not helpful. What I was saying about shortcuts, quite a few shortcuts are actually quite hard to do in this game. Usually just because of angles. Or trying to change shortcuts. Well, Overland has one, and it's a glide ramp that isn't even worth it. No, I mean Ice Ice Outpost. I forgot the name. Yeah, a lot of them are just angles, like Melody Motorway, the drum. Get the wrong angle on it, and you just land in the grass at the wrong angle and hit the border. But even then, if you do the right angle, there's a high chance if you don't have enough speed, you'll just land in the grass. I don't consider that shortcut to be worth it, unless you have a mushroom. Which you could argue is the point of the shortcuts in Mushroom 1, but it's laid out like it's not. Well, it's laid out like the, I was about to say Sky Gardens. No, that's quite a good track in... Well, not originating from Mario Kart DS. I think it's one of the Game Boy ones. But, yes. No, not Sky Meadow either. That's a Risk of Rain 2 level. Oh, actually, both Risk of Rain games. No, the other one that has the clouds and the thundery bits, and I've forgotten its name. The annoying thing is I know the name, like Ice Ice Outpost. And I know that when I see it, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's that. But my brain is doing the thing where it's filtering out all of the answers it doesn't need, but it's filtering out the answer it does need. It's an actual thing. It's why sometimes you'll go, I know it, but I can't think of it. Because you are thinking of it, but you're thinking of it on the side of I'm blocking it out. Have a bomb. What is it called? To Google. Mario Kart. Thingy. Tracks. Forces. Laptop Cruise. Yeah, that one. I want Electrodrome. Give me Electrodrome. I'm fine with this, but I want Electrodrome. Bowser's Castle, Electrodrome, and Big Blue are all my top 3. They're all tied. I don't have a number 1. I just like them all equally-ish. It changes depending on how much I played each of them. Whee! Oop. I hit quite a few people with that. Ow. Quite a few people with that too. I saw it, tried to dodge to the side, and then my brain reversed the directions because I was looking behind me. So I just dodged into it. I am smart. Yeah, no, the game is giving me the sound of there's a star behind me, but it wasn't giving me any warnings of where it was. Now it is. Same person. Also, I only have 2 coins. That's a red shell. Is that for me? No. I didn't get any items. It went bang. I'm in 4th now. I'm just taking advantage of other people being exploded. In the wrong kind of context, that sentence has a very different meaning. Oh, it has multiple different meanings depending on context. And most of them are bad. Yep, just hit me back into last. I didn't want to actually win this one. I'll get the person who's already been hit because they're the easiest target in front of you. Come on. And then I charge through, powered by mushrooms, stealing first. And that is how to use the lightning effectively. Literally, 11th to 1st. As much as the game bullies me, I did it back. Oh, okay. That's less fun. I wanted pancakes. I hit at least one person, and I leaned forwards while chewing the Pringles, and I didn't even think about it. Me leaning forwards is towards the mic. There's a chance you just got me chewing. Which would have been quite unfortunate. Shy Guy falls. Yeah, I think I squashed 2 people. And you, I don't think you were one of them. I think you were too far on the inside. Ow. Yeah, no, I don't know if you could actually hear my button press, but you could just tell that I was going, use it now, it's going to be too late in a second, use it now. And then I used it and it was perfect timing. Oh, actually hit the boosty things then. Right. After this race, I'm gonna go get a drink and go to the toilet and stuff, so I'll be back after a few minutes after the race. I did that at the wrong timing. I just traded a banana for a banana. I guess it's an even trade, I didn't lose anything. I'm not going to throw this, I'm going to keep. Sure. I am not close enough to use this yet. If these were the other way round... Nope. I did claim first, but not how I wanted to. And there goes my banana. Not a red shell. No, it's a fireball. Yeah, after this race, I will leave the lobby, go do the stuff I said, and then come back. Only one? Could be, hopefully. It wasn't. Ow. Yeah, you can take first. Come on. Wait, why did it? Well, no, I understand that the counter changed from I don't think I have first. No. I understand that the counter changed from first to second for a second, but it was apparently at just the right time for me to not get hit by the blue shell, which was funny. Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, yeah. Bye. I can tell that my fan has definitely gotten looser. It is quite an old one though, but it's not one of the stupid tower fans. It's a it's not one of the stupid tower fans. It's actually good. It's round with 3 quite big, wide blades. Meaning that while it doesn't jet air in one direction like tower fans do, it throws it out in quite a few, which is good. Fans are about air movement. If you want air going in one direction, you have multiple fans. Of course, airflow. 1 part positive, 1 part negative pressure. Oh, this is race. Okay. But yeah, no, it's quite loose sounding. Something in it. It could just be the blade guard on it. I guess while I'm here waiting, I'll just keep eating Pringles. In random topic stuff, I've recently started watching more blacksmithing videos again. Which I don't know if I've ever actually brought up on stream, but I do watch them. And I've come to the same conclusion I always do, being, I could do that. It'd be fun. So I may actually follow it as an apprenticeship and actually get a qualification in blacksmithing. Because it is still a valid trade. It's not as widespread as something like plumbing or electrician, but if someone wants something custom done out of iron or steel, which is why they're called blacksmith, the black specifically means iron or steel. Well, iron. I don't know why, because well, it's probably because iron's quite a dull grey when it's pure. Compared to like silver and platinum and stuff, where they're quite bright and shiny. Even while shiny, steel is quite like a muted colour. But yeah. I could do that. Apparently there was actually one quite close to here. I never knew about it. But I was told where it is and I know exactly where it is, and it's within walking distance. I'm going to turn the fan off because it's kind of rattly. And also because I don't actually need it on right now. But yeah, no, it would definitely beat being in a job type that I don't actually want to be in. I'm in hospitality. As in, doing drinks, serving people and all that stuff. Slash, being in the kitchen doing things, or being in the back doing the dishes. Which I actually do enjoy, because it's, as much as it is just doing dishes for a company, it is, you just get on with it. You just turn your brain off and do it. It's pretty much the lowest point you can get in one of those companies. But then again, every interview I've had, I've been told has been, either good or amazing, yet none of them got me a job. Where this one was, we need someone for this. Well, I know someone who can do that, and that person was me. Because I was asked, like, would I like to try it? Yes or no? And I said yes, because I'd gone quite a long time without any success in getting a job, so I just took it, and now I'm where I am now. But it's not what I want to do. It's just what I got. And yeah, it's what I got, as in the place that actually went, yeah, just turn up and do it. But the point is still valid. I don't want to do it, so if I have no loyalty to them, there's no incentive for me to stay, if actually there's incentive for me to leave. But no. Then the other issue is, what would I leave to? No, there is actually incentive for me to leave. It's actually quite far. To get there requires either a lift or a bus. And while that's not too bad overall, if I can get something much closer, then good. I'm a person who does not know how to drive. There's a blue shell coming. You could have broken that and didn't. Ah. Yeah, no, the blacksmithing thing, if they would actually take someone, I think I would actually be interested in. Also because it's the kind of thing where you can just, in your garden, make a forge, and then, funnily enough, you've got your own setup. I was gonna say, if the red shell collided with the red shell on the ground, that would not be good. I didn't do a trick there. On there. I somehow dodged that. Somehow dodged that too. Yeah, so I'm actually going to look into it. It'll be quite fun. Also, you've got to love autocorrect. You have to do the same thing over and over for it to... Okay. Yeah, Bone Dry Dunes. I don't remember what I was going to say. Meow. Oh, 200cc. Okay. I love the partially scripted jumps there. Entirely my fault, I was not paying attention to the thing. But no... The partially scripted jumps are amazing. Just like... This is not the correct setup for 200. Annoyingly, I know that I have made this work for 200 before. But yeah, just the weight of the vehicle is not that. Why did they get bullet bills and I got a boo and a star? Thank you. Complain and you shall get what you want. Apparently bullet bills go so fast on 200cc, you go over the icon box. That one cannot be called my fault. I'm not allowed to complain, I'm not allowed to do anything, because the game says no. That's funny. Wanna dump me on a corner again? No, surprisingly. No, but I am just gonna go off onto the side because apparently trying to turn is impossible. I was also holding down brake as well. No, the initial point before it just became this setup is bad for 200cc is the scripted wait in the jumps is funny. How you can go over and then just be forced downwards and you can feel it. Like the actual jump the actual jump angle that you'd work out from equations. Well, two of that equations. Which aren't actually that complicated. I don't remember them. But I know it's placement, initial velocity, end velocity, acceleration, and time. And by using, I think 4 of them, you can work out the other 3. Or 3 of them, you can work out the other 4. I don't remember the equations. One of those 2. But basically, you can work using the various equations or different forms of the equations, you can work out the rest. That's part of mechanics in A-level maths. Basically, the first year of physics. Light. Well, a part of the first year of physics. Yeah, no, that setup was not 200cc viable. Trying to turn a corner and you just keep going straight. No. And braking not helping. I would say in this session I've gotten... Well, in this stream actually, is better word. Yeah, the session doesn't work because it's technically my second session, even if it's in the same lobby. But no, all 3 rainbow roads. Why did I not throw it forwards? My stick was forwards. Meow. Almost. But I hit that person. I'm surprised it didn't just tilt into me just for the fun of it. I have almost gone off so many times. Yes, I did just do that. All of them missed. I'm not gaining places because I'm hitting people. I'm gaining places because they're hitting the stuff I should be hitting. This person is called Bob. That is all. Give me attacking items. There we go. Never mind. Boop. Why did that... Well, okay, but while equalizing the forwards and backwards throws could be a viable strategy, I would enjoy if the one that's meant to go forwards goes forwards and the one that's meant to go backwards goes backwards instead of, well, both of them going the wrong way. It didn't make a difference, but yeah. Bump ruins. More Pringles. Pringles time. $1.50 Cheeseland. Hooray! In my opinion, one of the most boring courses in the game. Structurally, it's not too bad. Its actual layout isn't bad. The theming is just excessive. It's a desert that's made of cheese. While we have other deserts. 2 of them. Ow. Ow. Surprisingly enough, Earth Fire, but okay, drifts just don't work. Okay, and useful. I guess by not playing, assuming you're still watching, you can see just everything happen. That's just surprise, and now you're dead. That one was my fault. Whee! I didn't need to go around that corner properly. And here's a red shell. Anything else? While I have no defense. Anything else? No? Good. I'm gonna do this because there's gonna be a lightning. Close enough. Well, this might make a difference. It is basically just Murphy's Law. But no, this game bullies me. If a green shell can hit me, it will. If I have good items, there will be lightning to take them away, and various other things that just keep happening at a rate that isn't just luck. Yeah, Murphy's Law is anything that can go wrong will go wrong. But the problem with Murphy's Law is... no. It doesn't work. If Murphy's Law was real, there would be car crashes every time you started a car. But no, yeah, it is that, though. Either way, how are you? $200cc Thwomp Ruins. Okay. And I'm in a setup that is not built for 200. That could be an issue. Or otherwise, it could actually be a good thing, because assuming I don't get bullied like the last 200cc race, I'll be fine, because my speed would be higher than really what you should be using in 200. How am I? I am good. Being slightly bullied by the game, but that's normal. Yeah, as much as this setup isn't really good for this speed, you can tell by how close I'm getting to the walls and how much I'm bumping off them. The speed itself just means no one can catch up. Which, it is a trade-off, handling versus just fast. But the question is more of a, is the trade-off worth it? And to me the answer is yes. Unless that happens, in which case you can't turn in time, because you just move forward first. Okay. 2. 3. 4, because you can't turn. Yeah, this is the problem I had on the other 200cc race earlier. Anytime I actually got hit near a corner, attempting to go around the corner just made me fall off. But then again, if you want to bring Murphy's Law back into it, it's because of hubris and because I made the statement of I actually feel like I can do something, where the game has decided to disprove that entirely. Oh yeah, I point out as well. Someone who doesn't really appear here anymore, their friend went, they like Mario Kart 8 because there's so much more variety compared to Wii. Only because everything's so balanced. In terms of kart design, you see Wiggler rollers, Bidybug rollers, and various other things. Like, I know Flame Rider is one of the best bikes, if not the best bike, but I don't know, I don't care, I just like it. Where other people would be like, what's the best one? Or, what was it? What is the other one? I don't remember. There are a few best whatever stat you want to focus on builds. But yeah. No, there's quite a few of them. But no, I believe the game is alive, and I believe that it's listening to me, and whenever I try to insult it, or correct it, or point anything out, it has to disprove me. Like that race then. I had half a lap, or a third of a lap or something ahead of them, and then just hit repeatedly, and suddenly I'm in last. Well, it wasn't quite that bad, but yeah. No, just because you're new, I will say, yes, the game. Oh, two of them. Hold on. 3. For the most part, it's anything with roller wheels. That's the other one. The scooter thing with roller wheels as well. There are quite a few. Yeah, no, well, yes, the game can be annoying. It's not really, well, it's not annoying, it's more frustrating. You know what you get into when you play Mario Kart. Everyone does. Oop. It didn't hit anyone, but it looked good. But yeah, no, it's more frustrating. I've never rage quit Mario Kart. I frustration quit because it's just not been fun after a while. But I've not rage quit, like, properly gotten angry. Even the one time I swore at the game was forced, and you could tell by how I said it. It just... Okay, I'm not sure what hit me just then. By the flip, I know it's a green shell, but I have no idea where it came from. I think someone just did it, like, directly behind me to my back. I think. Murder. They all fell off. They're useless to me, green shells. Well, they are. They bully me. I'm the target of the green shells. Mid-air hit. That worked. But yeah, no, even the one time I swore at the game was forced, and you can just tell by how I said it. I'm surprised that didn't bite me. Yeah, as I offer to various new people. Follow if you want, don't if you don't. Voluntary. About as far as it goes. Now my cat's returned. I'm not looking at her, I'm looking at the screen, but I can see her. She's in my vision. She's going up to my window. And so I ask, what was I possibly supposed to do just then? Right, so many players that saturate the game. Yeah. No, the thing that I find funny is, as much as people saturate the game with meta cards, assuming I don't get beaten to oblivion, but that's Mario Kart. Assuming you don't get beaten to oblivion, they're still quite easy to beat. Their meta doesn't actually help them that much. Like, if I really wanted to, it's not letting me change because I've already selected. Never mind. No, it's because the timer's going off. That thing I can see and didn't take in at all. No, the reason I said the game's frustrating isn't because of the carts, it's because of the game itself. Sometimes you're just not in the mood to be hit once, and then twice, and then 3 times, and then 4 times, and then be literally taken from first to last, and then just still not be able to move because someone got a lightning ahead of you. And then when you're trying to catch up, you're getting mushrooms while they're getting bullet bills. When you're the one in last. And if that sounds like personal experiences, that's because that happens regularly. The game is still fun. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be playing it. I don't understand people who can play games actively hating them. Yes, Lucy, I'm not paying attention to you, so you must jump down in front of me to try and get my attention. Even though you can see I'm doing something, and that something isn't stroking you, so... I'm happy she isn't meowing at me yet, but she will. She's a cat. They do that. There's a Metacart behind me. And I'm currently quite far ahead compared to them. I can guarantee there will be a blue shell in a second. Or something similar. Lightning, blue shell. Undodgeable, that means I just get hit. There you go, there it is. I can guarantee that it would be there. Because they just do. Boop. And the blue shell is inconsequential because I got hit on the boost pad. Sure. Oh, my lead. Whee! Coins as an item are a thing I disagree with. Just because they're a bit too common. You know what would help balance the game? If the person in first couldn't actually defend themselves. That's what coins do. It feels that me is just on their side. On the map. There we go. Yeah, it's just... I don't think this is the ultimate Mario Kart. It's close, but not quite. There are too many things that are just there. How many of these people had meta carts? I beat them by quite a big margin. And I'm using White Off-Road's Flame Runner and the Plane Glider. Either way, because I haven't actually asked. No, I have asked. I have asked you how you are. Oh, I haven't asked who you are, but if you want to answer, you can. It's kind of obvious, though. Might see 055. Yeah, but that's fine. There's a difference between having the preference in the stats and how they feel versus the stats must be big. I focus on speed when I know Mini Turbo is the best stat in the game. I ignore Mini Turbo because I don't care. And funnily enough, when I don't get beaten to death, usually I end up in at least the top half. And considering how far up the global points I've gotten, into 6, almost 7,000, I would say top half is pretty good, especially when I come in top 3, when I'm actually allowed to race, a decent amount of time as well. That Toadette just disappeared. Oh yeah, I know that there are... Actually, there's not too many... Oh, there's one. Not too many people using them. Whee! That was my fault. That was just my fault. For some reason I thought I could make that jump, but I know I couldn't. Yeah, no, the issue with the meta karts though, and it showed in Wii more, because Wii is a better Mario Kart, but it still has the same issue in terms of the karts, is, well, in terms of having a meta in general, not the karts. The karts in that game were worse. The items were better, the karts were worse. It's good to see a triple defense be completely ineffective. I'm not in last, but for a second it felt like it, as there was just no one behind me. No, I don't remember what I was saying. Yes, I do. Whee! I can make this. Made it. No, what I was saying is, the problem with metas in-game... What hit me? I don't know what just hit me. Nothing came up on the screen. I was just hit. Whee! Yeah, the problem with metas in games is the pressure for everyone else to use them. That's why it got so bad in Wii. Because... whatever it was called, the Bowser Bike thing. I think it was the Bowser Bike thing. That was an attempt to try and hit that Donkey Kong with the fireballs. It just made me hit the fence. It didn't work. I don't remember what it was called. Everyone lives. I wasn't going to make the off-road, so I accepted. Yeah, it's the pressure to... yeah, top half, good enough. I'm not getting the point because I keep changing what I'm saying. No, the pressure to use the meta, because if the most effective tactic available is that good, you're gonna be pressured to use it to stay on equal ground. Where in this game, you're not, because while it may be the most effective tactic available, it's not that much more. There's still that much overlap in all the other builds that it's gonna be quite easy to get around it. Yeah, what's the Bowser Bike thing? I genuinely don't remember its name. I haven't played Wii for years. That's a new one next to me. King Boo on a splat buggy with roller wheels. Oh, and there's a Yoshi on a splat buggy with roller wheels. Never mind. But a splat buggy is quite fun. Actually, I know what I'll do. Next race, I'm gonna do something completely different. Same character, but I'm gonna... after seeing the splat buggy, it made me think about something. Why did I go that way? I was holding the stick to the left. Why did I drift out to the right? Yeah, the shortcut in my brain took over more than actually seeing a bomb there. I'm still confused about why I just shot off to the side. I wasn't even pointing the stick in that direction. But then that's another issue with this game. Randomly letting go of the buttons when it doesn't... well, it's thinking you've randomly let go of the buttons when you haven't, or drifting deciding to just shoot you off onto the side because of reasons. 1, 2... I'm not going to bother going for the shortcut because 3, that. I'd rather get the red shells out more than beat people. Because while the shortcut is good, distantly getting that one is better. I shouldn't have done that. I knew it was going to happen before it hit as well. Oh. Green shells bouncing into me has gotten to the point where I know how they bounce, and I know if they'll hit me or not, or at least come close. I am not allowed that item anymore. Nope, not gonna try. The angle of the road with the curve would have meant that I'd probably fallen off. No one can... Never mind. People can pass me if they want. I'm not allowed items. How did I get into second for a second? How did I come third? I'm not complaining, but okay. Wii version of this game was really bad. Can't keep me turbo hopping, flame hop. Yeah, I know what flame hopping is. People tried it in this game, but I'm pretty sure they either what it should have done in the first place is resulted in a slower straight, as in forwards motion, or in this game it was actually nerfed to the point of purposefully made slower to punish people from trying it. I don't remember, but I know it's not a thing anymore. Wasn't it basically... No, because it actually had you go faster. No, it wasn't just that you kept the momentum and lost less of it because you were in the air, so not on the ground. I don't remember. But yeah, I didn't do the change. I forgot. I'll do it next race. Just to see whether or not I can win, or at least get ahead of people using roller wheels. I'm going to use the opposite of the roller wheel. Or at least what I can think of as the opposite of the roller wheel. And actually one of my more favourite setups, which is interesting because it's actually probably one of the worst ones in the game. But it's what I did 50 and 100cc on. 150 it didn't really work with, which is why I'm not expecting to win with it, but if I do, it'd be funny. And you'll get to find out what it is when I actually get to the next race. You just get beaten, and you get blown up. People blow up. Aw, no one blowed up. They're all... I somehow got a bubble. I think it was my own fault because I hit the person with the green shell beforehand. Ow. Whee. That was funny. The King Boo, that one, played the same sound effects, just a little bit behind, so all of it did was just make an echo. I'm in fourth. Like that. Items? Just beat up that King Boo in particular. Get out the middle. They shouldn't hit me. That one was my fault. I went slightly into the off-road. I'm in first, though probably not for long. I'm expecting something. That something wasn't a star, though. That's a bit more like what I expected, though here are mushrooms. Somehow... another blue shell. That is 3 this race, and 2 of them on me. So I get to not win because of a blue shell last second. Welcome to Mario Kart. Came 3rd though, I'll take it. I'll do the thing because I remembered it this time. Yeah, I know that they're good, I just don't like them personally. I find that they're awkward. I know they're punishing on purpose, but yeah. This is a setup I thought of when I saw the, whatever it's called. Flat buggy. He got destroyed. Yeah, they overbalanced everything to the point of everything's just the same. Or bad. I'm the highest points person in the room. That's surprising. But no, like, one of the issues in this game is mushrooms. Mushrooms are so useless. 1, because of how much they turn up. And 2, because they're just not useful. They have that much of a... I just got pushed. I was going to say they have that much of a no effect, which is... I couldn't drift. I was too slow. Which is grammatically correct, if awkward. But no, they have that little effect. That they're just pointless. But everyone gets them constantly, so if you don't get them, you'll still fall behind. Yeah, I know I probably should have gone for the glide ramp, but... oh well. Sometimes I genuinely believe ground is faster than air in this game. I'm gonna hold this for defense. Yep, there it goes. Actually, I am going to do something. I should have used it for the... never mind, it wouldn't have made a difference. Hit someone? No. Tree. Sure. My items. Didn't actually mean to throw that, but it hit them, so I'm fine with that. Boop. 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 Okay, not the last one. We got that one, though. Hopefully just the one. And if more hit me on the boosts. This is actually very good. And here comes the blue shell to ruin it. Because I'm not allowed to win. They just have to take it away from me at the last second. Twice in a row. Either way, my point is, I was using the metal wheels. The metal wheels are some of the worst in the game. And I would have come first if there wasn't a blue shell. I came second, because there was a blue shell. If someone with such a weird setup can get that ahead versus people in the room who are using the meta build or something close to it, the meta is pointless. Also, it is my favourite setup in the game. I just don't use it very much because I also like the other one. This is my favourite setup in terms of just having fun. It's also a very good battle setup. it's quite balanced overall, meaning it's also quite good for 200. Where the other one is good for speed. Or speed and acceleration. But yeah, if I could almost win to the point where I would have won without the blue shell happening, with that setup, the meta is basically useless. This is when you look through all of the stream and no one was using the meta build in that race. So my point is completely gone. I can take it even a step further. I can turn it into an insult. The meta needed the blue shell to be able to win. Because I just noticed the person who won was someone using the meta build. There you go. There's a fun one. They only won because of the blue shell. Which considering how far ahead of everyone else I was, and how they had a mushroom at the end, I actually think that is true. Yeah, I thought there were a few. There was that one just then, who was already, like, in 4th or 5th or whatever. But yeah, no, when it comes to games, play them to have fun, not because you play things in games to have fun, not because it's that thing you need to win. Like, there are several games where people are guilty of it as well. Agree with what I said about the blue shell, or what I said about playing for fun? Speaking of blue shell, why did I throw the red shell? I helped them, if anything. I think I just destroyed that red shell. Whee! Yeah, what did you agree with? What I said about the blue shell or the other thing? There goes my red shell. Whee! Ow. Ow. It always happens lap 3. You're left alone in the other laps. The sound just cut out. You're left alone in all the other laps, and then right at the end, you're just beaten to death. This side. I'm hoping that Yoshi didn't just run into the lava pillars, because that would be funny. Yep, I get ahead of them, an immediate red shell. And green shells. And everyone else passes me. And I'm an 8th. About blue shell. The point still stands in that race too. I was in 1st and 2nd for about 3/4 of it. I'm gonna stay with the setup. Just to spite them. Well, I will say that this is probably the last half hour-ish. Is that 200? Okay, this will be interesting. And yes, I am the highest points person. Oh no, I saw 7,200. Never mind. I'm second highest. Meow. And that's the issue with 200cc on a build not built for it. I couldn't really turn then, I just kind of went in a straight line. And that was all I could do. I'm gonna save this one for the, I didn't even tap it, there was an airspace there. Yeah, for, sure. Don't hit my Umber Bomb. I'm in first now. I think all I've done is make a build for drag races. Because it seems to just go in a straight line and that's it. That's a red shot for me, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. Mushroom? No. But the way to beat someone is... I know at 200 you should really be using brakes, and for the most part I do. I'm actually one of the few people who uses brakes in 150. Like, yeah, if you brake there it works, but I just like going into walls because it's funny. Also because braking ruins your drifts if you hold it too long. And then... Okay. Notification sound in Windows. Again, it happens right at the end of lap 3. There needs to be no comment made about that ending. I literally had 0 control over going from 2nd to 10th. Yeah, if you hold it too much, it just stops. Yeah, Spark Buggy with Inkling Girl and Leaf Wheels and Cloud. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Inkling Girl is one of my other favourite ones to play, just because light medium. The problem with heavy is they're too heavy. The problem with light is that they're too light, so you go for medium heavy or light medium. Go in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, this one isn't really built for turning, it's more built for straight lines, which is an issue. And I think it is. I think when it comes to the drifting, it's because if you hold it too long, you go more into the wheel spin than actually slowing down. Yeah, so I'm the second highest. Oh no, third highest. Someone here has got even higher. I don't know if they were here beforehand or not, but yeah. I don't know. Nope, they only just joined, looking at how they're in last. Some coins. That works. But no, the ending of the last race. Getting hit by lightning into the pit, only to be combo hit afterwards. Not my fault. Because that's the kind of thing where I'd have to know exactly what people are getting when, and then when it's safe to go over the pit, which... No, that's stupid. Thinking about fast stuff, because this is from F-Zero and a fast game, which is something I would like, but I've never played. I should play Distance on stream at some point. That would be funny. Though, you would have to put epilepsy warning on in the title or something, because some of the colours in that game are quite aggressive. And then, of course, I'm in the last section, and there's a blue shell. There. Yep. If I can keep second, I'm fine with that. I'd obviously prefer more. Like, red shells? Red shells! Hit before the end. They got blocked anyway. But yeah, I'm using this, and there are people out there with meta carts. I think the point has been made. No, the overarching point is, this game is good, but it does have some issues. Also, if you do own this game and you want to join, you can, unless I've completely missed it, in which case, tell me. Brain, add me on this. My friend code is in the stream title and also with that. Thin bike style, wheel seal button. Oh yeah, anti-gravity is one of the hidden stats, isn't it? I think. It's 200 again. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know whether or not this is 200. I'm gonna say no. No, it's not. It just felt like it because I wasn't paying attention to begin with. That sounds weird, but it makes sense in my head. I know what I mean. Whee! Do I even bother going for the drum? Nah, I want coins. Also, the drum half the time just lands you in the grass anyway. Oh, that is something that's annoying about this game. I got hit by one thing, so why did it hit me and burn the shell? That... No, they didn't just fall off, but their shell did. Sure, but now I can't defend myself. I was actually going for the double item, but I didn't get it. Okay. Yeah, either way, how are people? See, now I'll go for the drum. Never mind. Apparently it's at an angle where you just get launched into the ground if you don't actually have enough speed. Coin. Oh no, green shell. I completely expected it to just be like a coin. Friend request received. Hooray! I mean, sure, but this will make so little difference at this point. Like these. Well, yeah, if you go for the drum with too much speed, you just hit the wall. If you go at it for the wrong angle, you just hit the grass. Like, why not? One. Noob, is this by any chance you? I'm gonna assume Gamer Noob. Oh no, that is you. Hello. I didn't mean to pick that. I've played this track about 4 times today. I meant to pick Toad Harbor. Yeah. For people who have arrived, if you would like to follow, then follow. Because you're staying, you might as well. If not, then don't. There's no gun to your head saying follow, though I'm sure some people would love that on the online entertainment industry side of things. I don't know why that's where my brain went, but it did. Yeah, follow if you want, don't if you don't. Whee! Yeah, I'm in the off-road. No, I'm not. Very, very slightly not. Compelling argument. Exactly. I'm not allowed items, but I am going to go for the shortcut. And again. Almost got the double. There. And of course, as soon as I get into first, there's a blue shell. My fault for paying attention to the shell throw instead of the map. That one, I will say, was dodgeable. Well, they all are if you really want to sacrifice your place like that. But, yeah. I'm happy to stay defensive for now as I try to do this. No, not going for shortcut. I wouldn't make it. I bounce. Or I could explode. That works too. Mushrooms? Good. The one time I actually want them. Whee! Yeah. How are people? As there's more people now. I wanted that bomb. Would have been nice to have. No, they had the thing anyway. Load. I thought maybe they wouldn't drop it in time, but they did. Or they were going fast enough. I'm not sure if that's the thing you can even do in this game anymore. Because I tested it in 50 and it didn't work, so I just kind of never tried it in the higher speeds. So I don't know if you can do that. But then that's going back to remembering Mario Kart DS. I can obviously don't use any assisted steering, but do you use any of the other handicaps? No, I have them all off. See? This is annoying. This I forget about. This is annoying. That's my opinions on all of them. I don't like any of them. Especially auto-accelerate. Well, actually, no. Assisted steering and auto-accelerate, I hate both the same amount. Auto-accelerate means you can never... How long does it take to get to 40,000 in this game? Oh! Okay, I didn't even notice. Also, there's a section of the map that you can see through when this track loads. Can't see it there. There's a little bit of blue skybox showing through the ground. Yeah, 40,000 is quite a big number. But to answer how long it takes, I'd imagine they have literally been playing Global most days since release. And surprise, surprise, they're in a Metacart. This is when it turns out it... Man. Yeah, this is when it turns out that Noob is actually the Waluigi, and it's all just a ploy to put my guard down. But yeah, I got pushed off the ramp. It's the thing. There we go. Backwards. Oh, I... that... Yeah. I don't want to talk about how my brain went, you're on the ground, try and drift. And then I wasn't, so I just didn't. And then I got hit. And then my brain went, oh, you're on the ground now, drift again. And then just drove off. The pre-programmed... Oh no, there you are. Okay. The pre-programmed do the drift action is what made me fall off. But somehow not noticing I wasn't even on the ground is why I messed up. My brain is good. Sometimes. This time, land. There we go. I did that very slightly odd. You might have noticed how I had a very slight extra tilt at the end. Did it just warn me about my own red shell? I think it warned me about my own red shell. Oh, here gets hit. Yep, here gets a hit. That specific spot on the ground gets a hit. That's the sentence I said. That is what I mean. I didn't get any items again. I'm in third without getting most of the item boxes. I'm actually doing surprisingly well. I say that and get hit at the end. Fourth is still pretty good though. Human skin lag, I get jet lag every time I fly. That's different. That's a bit different. That's more of a difference in daytime to circadian rhythm. See, this is where if I was a bigger person, no. If I was a bigger streamer, I'd be going, where are those follows? Follow, 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 follow. But I am just like having a conversation instead. Now you're getting count. Maybe? That wasn't actually the point, but it worked. I'll take it. Thanks for the follow. And at some point, assuming that the thing updates, the number should go from 57 to 58. The follows a stream went up, but the number hasn't yet. I'm hoping the stream label hasn't broken already. I know that I have to reset them manually. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna test something because if that's the case, that was fast. If that's the case, that's stupid. There's a chance that the reason that the number on the left hasn't updated is because I have to reset stream labels in OBS. Because that's how I reset the middle one back to 0 each stream. Assuming I get a follow in the stream. That was a white screen flash. But yeah, there's a chance that to get it up to update to that number, 58, I would have to... That was very close. I am closer to the front than I thought I was. I'm just happy those fireballs went forwards instead of backward. I missed everything there. Didn't get the boost, didn't get the item, didn't get hit. The last one is actually quite a good thing. Ow. And also because there's people here now, I'm gonna say it again. this week will be probably the last one of actually following the schedule thingy. And after this week, it'll probably just become a when I can do them. Because work is a thing. Eighth! Actually, quite a few people here now. Hi, people. So, I'm gonna try something. Restart stream labels. Yes. That didn't reset, and that hasn't changed number. Restart stream labels. There we go. No, it's still on 57. So either... I'm confused. Hold on. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Count out of... Yeah. So, stats. Not that one. I want... It's somewhere. I don't know. But either way... It's probably just that Twitch hasn't actually updated the number yet. Because that does seem to happen quite a bit, where the number will disagree with the real number. Which is annoying. Oh, mirror. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how much longer I'll go for. Initially, I was going to end in what would be about 2 minutes from now. But I might go a bit longer, like another 10, 15 maybe. It depends. Usually, the Mario Kart ones specifically end when I want food. That is literally what decides it. Do I want food, yes or no? Oh, I see what they're doing. Ow. They're doing the thing. I'm going for coins. Mr. Larry, the 40,000, is drifting side to side to get constant mini turbos. But funnily enough, they were only just barely staying ahead. So while it may be beneficial, not by much. Hit them once and I'm sure that strategy just collapses. Like, the lead they have right now is something quite easy to attain just normally. That person had their thing stolen. Whee! They got hit. Oh, the viewer count went down by 2. Ooh, actually useful. Unless I hit that. Yeah, White C55 seems to have left. Oh well. Actually, saying about food, I might do like 2 more. And then end. So what I will do is open Twitch and check my follow count there. Put my mushrooms on the... Oh, they were yours. Ah. 58 for... Yeah. Okay, so this one. If I go into restart stream labels, that's not... No. Restart stream label. Yes. 58. I don't... I'm confused. Stream labels were... I'm using stream labels like this because it made it better than the bar. I don't know. They seem to work. It could even be size priority, as in I'm not a big enough channel to actually get priority in calculations. I would believe that. It seems like the kind of thing that would happen. Meow. Yeah, I think I'll do this one, then another one, and then probably end. I was going to end, like, a few minutes ago, but then people arrived. And stayed, which was the more important thing than arriving. I get loads of arrivals, but no people stay. Whee! I was very close to falling off just then. Well, I have stuff now. I have a singular mushroom. To be used here. Where the mushroom shall be used? Blue shell. Oh, I'm in third. That was risky. I'm gonna get hit, aren't I? Why isn't he not? Ow. I had no coins for quite a while, or low coins. Or that happens. Apparently I wasn't drifting through any of that. That would explain why the corner felt weird. Either way, from 3rd to about 10th. This should... Okay. Okay. Whee! I wasn't even allowed to drive off the track. The game didn't even let me drive off. Yeah, I'll do this one, then I'll end. Yeah, I know they left. Unfortunate, because people like that are the people I want to appear. People who will actually stay and talk. Well, lurkers are also good. But it's just that right now, in terms of being affiliate, I have the follow count. I have the hour streamed. I have the number of days streamed. I do not have the average viewers. You need an average viewership of 3 across 30 days. My one is currently about 1.7. Which shows you, most streams I am just alone. Oh, the average is slowly going up. But I think the assumption is that people will follow and then actually watch you. Because people seem to follow and then just not come back. Very few people have actually repetitively returned. There's another word that I can't think of right now. And I know it means that, but is different. Consistently. Yeah, very few people have actually consistently returned. Which is that more unfortunate than anything, because, well, yeah, they can do what they want, but if you follow, the point is like, to follow. Ooh, take this. Ooh. Has the Larry person left as well? If they have, that'd be funny. My cat has returned, and so has the lightning. Drift. No, I'm not allowed to drift. All the amount of attempts to drift I had. That was a very good bomb. You didn't only just hit me, you hit me into a pit. Ow. See, if my hands were the other way around, that'd be amazing, but they're not, so it's not. I don't want Piranha Plant Mushroom, I want Ow. I came 6th. No, the Larry person's gone as well. Oh well. Yeah, either way, thanks to the various people for arriving, and speaking, and following. Like, this stream has been a good one. Well, most of them are, but this one has been an active one. I'm closing the Pringles. They're not finished, there's only a bit left, but I don't really want them anymore. I'll have them later. But yeah. So on that, thanks to you for playing and following. Mario David for playing and arriving consistently. White C55 for just appearing. Not following, but that's fine. It is a choice. And Gillicoolsies for appearing for like 10 minutes. 5 minutes. Hooray! Yeah. Now, like I said earlier a few times, the schedule will probably be disappearing, so I'll be posting them like day by day, not day by day, week by week on Twitter probably. Stream times for the week. Because multiple shifts I have this week do not allow me to stream at the times I say I will. This week being from Monday. Tomorrow's one will still happen. Yeah. Because a lot of my streams are in the evening, and a lot of the shifts are in the evening. So, yeah, I'll either do it by day, or just saying when. Or just not bother with the schedule and just do it when I can. Either way, I'll do something. But yeah, thanks for people. I am gonna go do stuff. And yeah, bye!